Hey, Coach, we'll go ahead and get started with Ira Winderman.
Obviously, we have to start with the defense, the job on Dame and CJ in particular, but just overall, the forcing of the turnovers. Is that just a classic case of active hands, active bodies?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the first part of it was respect for our opponent. If you don't have a laser-like focus and a commitment to fly around, those guys can make you look silly. And then, the second part of it is we know on the road, we have to be able to defend at a high level. Our defense has to travel. It's a key to our success. And it was good to see us start off, the road trip, with that kind of activity.
I know I've asked this question a bunch the last 3 days or so, but I guess it bears repeating because of what he did. Kendrick Nunn's ability to step in from 6 games of not playing and contribute like he did. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it just shows you his competitive character. Not everybody can do that. Look, this league isn't easy, and sometimes you're put in situations, where you just have to show some resilience, or you go the other way. And Kendrick's a tough kid, tough-minded, and he really wants to, be there for his team. So he's handled it, the right way. Really put in a lot of time behind the scenes, and then, when he was given this opportunity again, he was ready for it.
And then just this trip, because it never gets easier on the West. So you get a tough Portland team tonight, and now you get the gift of a back-to-back in Phoenix and Denver. Just how tough is that to go through a gauntlet like this? Thank you.
This is the league, and if you have real competitors in your locker room, you want these kind of challenges. You want, compete against the best teams and see how you line up. We don't play both those games, 2 nights from now. We just play Phoenix, so we'll focus on them.
Next, we have Anthony Chang.
Hey, Spo, I know this is nothing new for Jimmy, but the 2 blocks, the 4 steals, guarding CJ for most of the game, how much does his play on that end and just the mentality he brings on that end help to turn this defense into one of, the NBA's best statistically?
Yeah, it's his competitive fire. Things matter to him on that side of the floor. It puts him in a natural position to lead, defensively when, you have your leading scorer that's willing to take on, great challenges every single night. But he's also very disciplined. He's active. He makes multiple efforts. He knows scouting reports. All of these things allow you to build a great defense around his skill set.
Thank you.
Next, we go to Cooper Moorhead.
Yes, well, because of the way that the playmakers they had and the way the last 2 teams have had to score in the Lakers and Blazers, it could have looked like if the things weren't tightened up, it could have looked like it was against Memphis with another small guard that you guys were trapping. Are you happy with the way that the team has kind of responded to watching the film of that Memphis game over the last 2 nights?
Yeah, and look, Memphis played great that game. We didn't. And there are a lot of uncharacteristic, things from that game defensively. We for the better part of 3 months, we've defended at a very high level. It's a matter of being able to build these habits night in, night out against these incredible challenges that you have in this league. Literally, your pickup point in this game tonight is crazy. We practiced at Portland State yesterday. They didn't have a 3-point line, so we had to practice our pickup points a step over half court. That was our only, point of comparison. And so your defense ends up being 8-10 feet out further than it normally is. And if you're not willing to make, big time multiple efforts and have activity, you have no chance, when your defense is that stretched out.
And next we go to Mateo Mayorga.
Hello, Coach. You're a competitor too. Was this a game you had circled on your calendar, considering the Blazers and the Heat play each other twice a year and they won in Miami on March 25th?
No, it's not something we have circled. You just take it one game, at a time. I know that sounds like a cliche. We were really disappointed from that game in Portland because we thought guys really played well. We had a 10-point lead, 5 minutes to go. We just weren't able to close it out, but they made great plays and the offense rebounded down the stretch. We're trying to find some consistency and see if we can take a big step forward, in the next few weeks as a team.
All right, Coach, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you.